Maryland's ICE director taking issue with Johnny Olszewski's explanation of what happened. Fox 25's Rebecca Pryor sat down with him about his concerns.
It's a massive mischaracterization.
Today, Maryland ICE Director Matthew Elliston requesting a sit-down with Fox 45 to respond to this.
The person in question was actually in our custody for 15 months awaiting trial, and they had every opportunity to work with us to come find him.
On Fox 45's morning show, County Executive Johnny Olszewski defending the release of a convicted sex offender, despite ICE requesting he remain detained.
When we have someone who is on the ICE list, we inform that agency.
They told us after they released him in an email, hey, we've released this person.
Ellison arguing the 15 months behind bars is irrelevant. When ICE needed to be notified was immediately after the conviction.
At no point is ICE or any law enforcement entity going to go in the middle of court proceedings and take someone out of custody. We want them to get a criminal conviction. The problem is, once they've gotten their conviction, that's when Baltimore County didn't let us know, hey, we're going to release this person.
And to be clear, when you issue a detainer, it's not for misdemeanors, it's for violent crime.
Right, so when we use the current civil immigration enforcement priorities set by DHS Secretary Mayorkas, so we're only looking for the worst of the worst.
Complicating enforcement, Elston explaining detainers are not legally binding, meaning local jurisdictions do have the authority to disregard them. However,
in that case, call us before. You don't have to hold them for 48 hours. Call us before they're going to be released normally.
It's a compromise Ellison says ICE recently reached with Montgomery County, where instead of abiding by a 2-day detainer, they've agreed to give 4 hours notice.
Call us 4 hours before the guy's going to get released, and we will come pick them up. And there is nothing prohibiting them from doing that. We just want to make sure that someone like this child molester doesn't go back to the home where the victim lives.
That suspect now in ICE custody, and according to Ellison, likely awaiting deportation. But the search to find him wasn't easy.
These are not people who are lawfully here. They don't have a big footprint. My officers are the best in the business at finding people who don't want to be found, but it's resource intensive.
What could have been a 1-hour, 1-officer job turning into a team of 6 on a days-long manhunt.
It's a lot of work and a lot of risk, and it keeps me up at night, the idea that someone like this could kill one of my officers when all they had to do was pick him up from jail.
And what's bad for police, Ellison says, is worse for the public.
It seems like the main concern here is, God forbid, they dismiss a detainer and then that individual go out and commit further crimes. Can you think of a case where that has played out?
Oh, many. And a felon's recidivism rate is very high, and they are only higher the worse of the crime it is. And someone like this, who's an egregious felon, who's victimizing the most vulnerable of our population, the idea that they released him and he's not gonna go out and reoffend and molest someone else is laughable.
Rebecca Pryor.
We just want to stop the creation of more victims.
Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.